Today on our show, man, lots more Thor.
Who is Star-Lord's dad? Stuntman Mike.
That was well delivered right there. Plus, we're going to look at all the latest trailers that are dropping in time for the holiday season and the end of the year right here on Fat Man on Batman. We're back. Welcome back to Fat Man on Batman. I'm Kevin Smith.
Marc Bernardin.
That's right, man. We're the fucking Riggs and Murtaugh of this bitch. We're the Lethal Weapons 1 and 2, and maybe even a little of 3.
But then we need Pesci.
Of Comic Geek. Who's that?
We need, if Joe Pesci has to be in.
All right, so then just 1 or 2.
Just 1 or 2.
That's true.
Because Pesci.
He was in 2.
Yeah, they fuck you at the drive-thru.
Yeah. All right, so we're like the Lethal Weapon.
Right, but you're Murtaugh. You're Murtaugh, and I'm Riggs.
But except a less anti-Semitic Murtaugh. In fact, a Murtaugh that's like, I like Jewish people, man. Like, they're awesome.
And I'm a less Australian white guy.
Oh, wait. So, wait. No, I thought I was...
You're Riggs. You would have to be Riggs, because Riggs is Mel Gibson.
All right, so I'm a less anti-Semitic Riggs.
And I'm the black guy.
There it is. And we hunt criminals and talk comic books on our show.
Krugerrands.
But still, you're black.
Diplomatic immunity.
Free South Africa, you dumb son of a bitch. God, that makes me want to watch that movie.
I know. It's a really good Christmas movie.
That's true.
Shane Black only writes Christmas movies.
Shane Black, dude. Before we dive into anything else, man, we're going to talk about trailers later on in the show. Did you see this Nice Guys trailer? Take all my money.
Oh, man. It was just like a warm bath of awesome.
It looks like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang 2 with a whole different cast. Like, I like Shane Black. I've always liked Shane Black, but like, man, that fucking looks
Fat Russell Crowe takes my money.
Somewhere Fat Russell Crowe's like, fuck you.
I'm losing the weight.
I'm just getting older. All right, let's talk about comic book news. And in the world of comic books, nobody reads comic books anymore.
Yeah,
it's all about the movies based on comic books. That's what we're talking about today, folks. Thor, Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Grab your cock for Ragnarok. That's my fucking... I'm auditioning for the main theme, Marvel.
Yeah.
You don't have to get big and expensive. You can get cheap and original.
Sure, you could get Nickelback.
or Slipknot, but I'm willing to do it for next time.
Creed.
Yeah. Oh, my God. With arms wide open, they would welcome that job. In Thor news... They're talking about, this is crazy, man.
I know. They're getting brassy, man.
Tell them what it
they're
is.
going hot.
Go to a single so Marc can tell them what it is.
Kate Blanchett is rumored to be in negotiations to join Ragnarok.
That's crazy.
What?
That's nuts.
Galadriel is going to be.
Maybe it's not so nuts. She was in fucking Lord of the Rings, so she does genre.
She does. This wouldn't be her first time. She was in Indiana Jones 4 that we don't talk about.
Oh my Lord, that's right. That's right. She was the Ilsa the She-Wolf of the SS or whatever.
I think
she
so.
was the
That's a totally different movie.
Different movie. The Russian. She was a Russian.
Yeah.
Dr. Jones. Yeah, she's
the
like
awesome little, not quite Betty Page, but that super click like Louise Brooks cut.
Wow, good poem. Man.
It took me a second. I have to go way back for that one.
That was, that's true. She does genre, so maybe it's not such a big deal after all. I was like, holy shit, she's going to be in Thor? Who do you think she's playing?
I mean, it's either like Valkyrie, maybe, or the Enchantress.
Ooh.
I like Enchantress,
Yeah, and I would say let her play Enchantress.
Yeah.
I mean, let her play anything. Fuck, let her play Thor. She's a really great actress.
There's a Lady Thor now, so.
That's true. So maybe that's what it is.
Ooh.
Maybe at the end of Ragnarok, they're like, let's hand off the hammer.
Listen, Hemsworth is getting too expensive.
That's true.
There's Hemsworth marketplace confusion. We don't know which Hemsworth we have. There's 9 of them.
I thought I bought Liam. Who do we got? Fuck.
He's too expensive.
There's 9.
Give me a Blanchett.
There's more Hemsworths than Baldwins now. Can't keep them straight from one another. That's true.
Stephen Baldwin is changing his name to Hemsworth.
You got any whale movies? The problem with our beloved Avengers is that they're getting priced out of the job.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, as each movie happens, they get,
Like, can we get a Scarlet Witch in here? Hey, how about that Falcon guy?
Nah, you guys like the dude who runs real fast? Because he's dead.
Yeah.
But his sister's alive, and she's witchy poo.
It's all good. We got that man.
That is why at the end of Avengers, when they show you that shot of like the Avengers, the new Avengers, you're like, I see. Or the inexpensive Avengers.
Bargain-sized Avengers.
If I'm one of these cats, if I'm Hemsworth, if I'm Robert Downey Jr., if I'm, I'd be like, look, go ahead. Like, I get it. Like, I'd rather keep playing this part than give it up for the money. I would. That's me.
But I get the feeling that like Downey's pushing 60.
Yeah, but I'd still watch it, dude. I'd watch him
I'd
as
watch
a
him.
75-year-old man.
I just don't know if he wants to do it
Rocky
anymore.
steps like that. He's a good actor, and
He's a
also
great actor.
he could be Jarvis in the suit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just gave him an Irish lady Jarvis, at the end, which that's fine. But it'd be amazing if he became Jarvis. Then the job gets even easier for Robert Downey Jr. Who sometimes the job is literally like sit in this dark room in front of this camera, pretend you're in a suit.
There's lights and shit around you.
This would be even easier. Like, come into this room, wear whatever you want, stand in front of a mic, guide him. Here, say this shit.
You don't have to put on the Marvel wife beater. You could just show up.
Oh, my God. That's a smart idea. You can buy that right off of me, Marvel. I won't charge you this Star Wars money, $4 billion. You take that one for $1.05.
Nice. 1.05 billion.
Christmas party. Okay, so that's cool. Kate Blanchett.
That's not bad. I'll take it.
Thor, man. Guardians of the Galaxy. Tell me what's happening.
Once upon a time, there was a rumor that McConaughey was in talks to play a character in this.
Yeah, I heard that rumor.
It seems like it fell apart.
No.
For any number of reasons.
All right.
I guess not. No.
You know what I love about space? It gets older. I stay the same age.
It just keeps expanding.
Yes, I do.
Kurt Russell is now talking about joining as Star-Lord's father.
And come on, this is Mr. Jack Burton himself.
It is.
Big Trouble in Little China. He has a place in the Guardians of the Galaxy world, as far as I'm concerned.
That'd be great.
He seems to be, what's the director's name? It's not just me. James Gunn. He seems to be right in James Gunn's wheelhouse.
It feels about right. Like Gunn feels somewhat parallel to Tarantino in a way.
Yeah.
And he's absolutely a Tarantino guy. Yeah. So there's a world in which he could do the funny. He can bring it.
Guardians of the Galaxy is very it's not like it's taken straight from Big Trouble in Little China, but it has all the fun and adventure that Big Trouble in China didn't have. Well,
no, you leave that movie alone.
Yeah, I love that movie as well. But I mean, it's to me. I'm like when I saw this, I was like, that makes sense.
Bring it. Yeah. I'll watch it. He can still cut it.
Dude, I'll watch anything they put Marvel on it. They could be like, "This is a snuff film. We killed your father. Watch the footage." And I'd be like, "Say Marvel at the front of it?
Okay.
Is there a hidden scene after the credits?
Is there a tag? Am I in the tag? Because that's great. Do I get a sequel?
I'll live with it. He had his time.
Gotta go to run.
He's a good man, but Marvel, they make good movies. So.
Pretty much. Can I be part of the Avengers Initiative? Yes.
Can I be one of the cheap Avengers?
Stand
there at the end with Witchy Poo. Well, you could literally be an Avenger with that pose.
Just cut me out. Just solo me in the background. Hey, hey, Cap.
Like, who is that? It's like he came with Falcon, I guess. I don't know who it is. He's standing next to Witchy Poo, though, and she ain't digging it. She's doing this shit.
Witchy Poo the Avenger.
They give her more to do in that movie. And they make her powers a little more clear. Because they're just like, she does this and she does this.
Yeah, lots of like, bring. What was that? I don't know. Pixie dust, maybe? Magic?
Do you think her brother's, spoilers, well, who hasn't seen that movie yet? Do you think her brother's dead? Do you think they bring him back? Because honestly, the thing I like most about Quicksilver is they killed him. Made me feel for him. I was like, right on.
Yeah, no, I think he's dead.
Yeah, he ain't coming back.
Pretty much.
They're like, meet Quicksilver. Say goodbye to Quicksilver. Cannon fodder.
Feel for him. Now he's gone. What's next? Hot sister.
Okay, Wonder Woman, kids, is happening right now. Hey, before I talk about this, put up that Instagram. I'm sorry. We're all over the place. Put up that Instagram picture. This was sent to me by General Mills. I guess to be like, hey, spread the word, fat boy, cereal's coming. They're making Batman versus Superman. Batman v Superman is the correct title.
So now on the left is a bowl.
Yes.
And the right it's a cowl.
Above this, what you can't see, there's another picture, is a cape. The box set came with a cape.
No, so you're supposed to put on the cape and wear the cowl and eat the cereal from the bowl.
Yes.
It's a lot of fucking work for
a bowl
of cereal.
They're like, kids, this is old-timey fun.
But the spoon won't go in my mouth with the cowl.
I want it. I don't care. Like, now that I've seen Star Wars, now I'm like, Let me douche and get ready for Batman v Superman. I'm
Bring
ready.
it.
Oh, I can't wait.
Now, were you mixing match the cereals or were you a purist?
I'm a purist. I ain't gonna mix them up and shit.
No?
I'm some sort of savage animal.
But that's how they fight.
And then I'll eat that.
That's how they fight.
In your
the
mouth?
bowl. Yes.
That sounds filthy.
It does.
They're like, let these superheroes fight in your mouth for your love. Who
Which
do you
one
love
tastes
more?
better? Son
Superman.
of Gotham?
I'm a
Son of Gotham? Oh, Bat of Gotham in your mouth.
I can't wait for this flick, dude. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is a little inside information, man.
A little dope.
Yeah, a little inside dope. Can't say how.
Uh-oh.
Can't say when.
All right.
Can't say why.
Ooh.
I saw the next Suicide Squad trailer.
Ooh.
It is fucking impressive.
Yeah.
Like, remember how great the first one was and how out of left field? And you're like, holy shit, who knew the Suicide Squad trailer was going to be this amazing? Like, hats off to the fucking marketing people, man. Trailer I saw, second trailer, I ain't going to spoil anything about it. I'll tell you this much, got a lot of footage.
2 minutes of footage.
Song choices,
Yeah.
perfect. And that's what they're building, a moody, like, campaign. Like, it's not as fucking villains, fighting villains and shit. They're building something that, like, people that don't read comics are interested in. I find it very fascinating what they're doing with that movie. So I saw this second trailer. It is fucking wonderful.
Now, is it as dour as the first one was? Because I remember seeing quotes from David Ayer saying this movie is more fun than these trailers make them look.
Well, I thought that, yes. Look, it's got a tone, but I would say the second trailer's got a lot of, like, humor in it.
Okay.
And it's not humor like, you know, kind of the simple variety. There's, like, they'll play out a joke and let some dialogue go, and it's not just a quip and stuff. Some of the shots, goddamn gorgeous. Like, I like this guy. He's a great director, man. Like, based on those two trailers, give him whatever he wants. Like, let him make more DC movies. Lock him up. Like, you know,
Let him be the Ryan Coogler of DC.
yes, or the Favreau, like, back in the day and stuff. Like he's got an eye, man. Like, there's a fucking shot. I mean, I can't spoil.
We'll get
but
there.
And it's coming soon. That's the good news.
Excellent.
But also coming soon, Wonder Woman's happening. Kids are shooting a Wonder Woman picture.
I know, with Chris Pine and Steve Trevor.
You ain't kidding. That's Thor, right? Is that Lady Thor or is that Wonder Woman?
What is that?
There's a chick holding the hammer.
I guess that's Lady.
Oh, that's Hippolyta? Is that who it
Oh,
is?
right. Okay.
She got Thor's hammer?
That's-
She's like, I'm worthy.
I'm crossing over.
I'm so fucking worthy. I entered their books and took his fucking silly hammer. Hippolyta,
Yeah.
who is, of course, Wonder Woman's mom in the Wonder Woman stories and presumably the Wonder Woman movie. They were saying it was going to be Nicole Kidman.
Right, which would have been badass.
Now they're saying Nicole Kidman can't do it. Looks like it might be.
Princess Buttercup.
Oh my God! Good pull.
Buttercup.
Good pull. That's true. It's Princess Buttercup.
Yeah,
Robin Wright, who's a stunning fucking woman. I don't know how old she is. She got to be as old as me. She got to be at least 45.
Yeah.
But she's stunning on that. No matter where you see her.
Yeah,
she's
but
always-
House of Cards, she's great.
yeah, she's great. Wonderful actress on House of Cards. Wonderful actress. Period. I love one of my favorite movies of all time is the Hell's Kitchen movie. What's it called?
Oh, State of Grace.
Fuck.
Is that Phil Joannou?
Phil Joannou. Well fucking remembered. Excellent poll, Mark. Yes, Phil Joannou directing. Robin Wright, Sean Penn, which I believe that's where they met.
Yeah.
And Gary Oldman doing a fantastic, like, Gary Oldman performance. Like, ooh, it's a good flick. Look it up if you haven't seen it. Okay, so could be Robin Wright playing Hippolyta.
I'm on board for that.
Yeah, right? Look, just show me a Wonder Woman movie. I don't give a fuck. I don't care who's in it at this point. Just make it, man.
Carrot Top is playing Hippolyta. All right.
Done.
Fair enough.
I'll buy it.
He's
Look,
got the guns.
If DC, like, well, Marvel kind of beat DC to the series, like, female lead series thing with Jessica Jones.
Right. And Agent Carter before that, even.
And Agent Carter. But it looks like DC might beat Marvel to standalone,
Yeah. I mean,
female-driven superhero movie.
like, they announced the Captain Marvel movie,
Yeah.
but they're shooting the Wonder Woman movie.
Right now.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. And the way I think it's like Batman v Superman Squad and then Wonder Woman. So, you know, this is huge.
Yeah.
And not to mention, like, she got to be, tell me if I'm wrong, got to be, like, the most famous female superhero on the planet. Who's,
By
if you
far.
said female superhero, it's leading the question if you're like Superwoman, because then you're like Wonder Woman. It's like
Right.
a bad game show.
Yeah.
But if you were like, name
Yeah,
Name a female superhero.
It's Wonder Woman, and then like distant second is Supergirl, maybe.
Maybe now because it's on TV. But
Yeah.
Like, prior to that, I mean, I guess you can count Katniss. Like nowadays, kids be like, "What about Katniss?" What about her?
You know,
She's not a
Catwoman
DC
maybe
or
gets you
Marvel.
there. Catwoman maybe, but she's not super per se.
Yeah,
But
and
yeah,
also,
it's not a deep bench.
Yeah, it's not like
She-Hulk? Nah,
no one's pulling She-Hulk. No. Not even John Byrne is pulling She-Hulk.
But I would watch that show in a fucking heartbeat.
I would too.
If you told me that there was going to be a legal procedural on ABC starring Jessica Walters, or Jessica, whatever her last name is, it's not Walters, is it?
I don't remember.
No, that's the mom from Arrested Development.
But I'd watch a show with her in it. She's funny.
But if you told me that was where she had to wrestle with her other nature as the fucking She-Hulk and solve cases in court,
I'm in charge of a network. You just pitched me. Fuck you. Take all my money. Make that
She-Hulk.
show. Only if you could tell me Shulky's real name. Tick, 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 tick.
Can't help you.
Anybody? She-Hulk's name?
Jessica.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be.
It's not Banner. No.
She's related. She's cousin.
Yeah. Is it Walters?
We just lost all our credibility.
Jennifer Walters. I had the last name, not the first name. Oh, so close.
Sorry, you lose all of your money.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Can I play again?
You get to play one more time. That's good news, man. There's been a Wonder Woman movie and shit. I wonder who the villain's gonna be. Who's the bad guy? Not Cheetah.
No, it's too small.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your power? I'm a cat lady. Fuck that.
It depends on how much they
goddess.
lean. I know.
Stabs.
But if they lean into the Greek mythology of it, then you do like Ares.
Then you could do like, if
God
they do
of
the
War.
Greek mythology, that would be amazing, dude.
Yeah.
If it's Wonder Woman versus like, did you ever see that Wonder Woman cartoon movie?
Yeah.
It's fucking good, man. If you've never seen it, they did the Warner Brothers Animation did like, who was it? It was doing a voice, Felicity.
Oh yeah, Kerry Russell.
I think she was the voice of Wonder Woman. It's fucking awesome. It begins with like a war and shit. She's kicking ass. This is really good. That's the movie?
Yeah.
Make it rain. Take all my money.
Because she doesn't have a bad guy that resonates with an audience.
No, other than like that's when I think of her, I think of Cheetah.
Yeah.
But
or you think of her in collusion with others. You can take down Luthor or Bizarro or Brainiac or whatever. But fucking go Ares. Go God of War.
It's been revealed, according to comicbook.com, the White Martians are going to appear on Supergirl. We knew this.
We did know this.
I think Andrew told us this off mic.
He did.
He didn't say that part on the show.
No, he did say, however.
He said, which one?
Bizarro.
He did. There's another news item from Heroic Hollywood. Bizarro to appear on Supergirl. And they pulled a quote from Andrew Kreisberg. We've got Toy Man coming up. We got Bizarro. And that was from our interview with him. If you haven't listened to the podcast interview with Andrew Kreisberg, it's a two-parter. Go listen to it. If you don't listen to this podcast at all, go listen to it.
Do it anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty fun
Instructive.
stuff. But White Martians, dude, going to be on Supergirl. And, we've already met John Jones, or Hank Henshaw, David Harewood playing him. But they're doing the White Martian storyline where White Martians, if you know your DC history, they're responsible for the death of the Green Martians.
Wow.
Very emotional shit. So one of the greatest Justice League stories ever written, Grant Morrison, doing the White Martians in the first 6 issues of JLA, the reboot. White Martians come, and there's this awesome scene where Batman, and they pose as superheroes. Batman invades their ship and strings up some of them. They have a note on one of those bat notes, and he says, "I know your secret." And he surrounds them with fucking gas and lights a match because the Martians don't like fire. So good. Go read that. JLA stuff.
White Martians always fuck everything up.
You ain't kidding, dude. Whether it's on Earth or Mars, it's all these damn white people. I can't wait, man. I'm in. And, dude, Bizarro on Supergirl.
That's huge. Lady Bizarro.
I mean, they haven't
Bizarro
done that
girl.
since, remember the old Superboy show? the, syndicated one? I don't even know if they did it on Lois and Clark.
I don't think they did it with Bizarro.
I think they did it on that Superboy show. A lot of people forget that show, but they were very... Gilbert Gottfried was Mixelplick.
I don't. Now I don't.
Yeah,
and knowing it's half the battle.
He was like,
Bizarro. Me, I'm happy.
Slap on scam. Yeah, my backwards in time. All right, man. That's all the casting news we got for you. So
It's not bad.
It's not bad. There's a lot of exciting things happening. Just look. I don't care who they put in these fucking movies. Just means these movies are happening, man. So
Ragnarok,
honestly, they
man.
could put my mom in Wonder Woman. I'd be like, She can play Hippolyta.
Done.
She's a goddess of my world.
Lift
and
that
you know
hammer.
what? She's as pretty as Robin Wright. He lied. Mom would understand.
Yes, she is. You are, Grace.
Casting. My mom just turned 70. She ain't watching this. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
She tuned out in the beginning. She's like, I don't give a fuck about Thor. I'm 70. There's things to do before I leave this world. You're still
Thor.
talking about silly books, Tiger.
My ankles are Thor. Wordplay.
Excellent wordplay. Putting the giggles and the smiles into my mom in the
Yeah.
hospital. Well done. I like that. I needed you while I was there visiting.
Nah.
You've been cracking her up.
I'll ride with you,
My
Leather.
spleen hurts. I was like, that Marc Bernardin, he's fun.
Make it stop. Send him away.
Don't get him started on white Martians, though. He hates them.
It gets bad.
All right, you know what we got to talk about? Give me a single, man. Give me a single. Smoky single.
Bring it in.
We got to talk about trailers because there's lots and lots of trailers. So I saw a few of these in the theater, and I saw a few of them online. Let's go down the list.
All
You
right.
call them out.
X-Men Apocalypse.
They got my money. I'm going to see this movie, no doubt, because I've seen all the X-Men movies and stuff. And, the notion of them doing Apocalypse is even like, holy shit, I can't believe we live in that world. That being said, the trailer didn't really do much for me.
No, it's not like a good trailer.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's just we're showing you stuff.
Yeah, maybe that's it. There wasn't enough. I don't know. It was just when it was all said and done, I was like, right, I'm going. And I like seeing what's her Olivia Munn was
Psylocke.
for a blip,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then it went away.
It's way more about Sansa as Jean Grey.
Yeah, which I'm fine with, but they didn't do anything in the trailer. Like their big moment at the end, they're like, this is where we punch you in the fucking balls. They're like, he's bald. Drop the mic. Like that was their big move.
Does that not mean anything to you? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what if you were sitting there going like, why is he bald? Why does that matter?
Okay, he's bald in a wheelchair.
It
Like,
didn't feel like it was fan service trailer either.
no, it was just here's what we have so far.
It was like this is what we got in the
He's
can.
like an assembly. Just here you
showing
go.
you
Just
stuff.
put some music in there.
I'm in though. It doesn't look bad by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
But the trailer did nothing to make me go, oh, I want to see it even more. I was already wanting to see it.
Yeah,
but
it's not inspiring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But look, I'm sure it'll be good, man. He fucking Singer's good at that.
Absolutely.
Let's just leave it there.
Yeah.
After that, Star Trek.
Star Trek Beyond.
Yeah.
Well, here's my biggest problem with it.
Okay.
You have maybe the most handsome man on the face of the planet, Idris Elba, playing your villain.
Yeah. Where was he in the trailer?
Ha ha! They covered him in fucking makeup. He's at this point like some crazy masky makeup-y villain
Was
guy.
he like the lady, the white and black lady who's flipping around with stripes, the zebra lady?
That would be a lot of good makeup if they made him that lady. But no, he's just a makeup dude who has a couple lines of voiceover.
So the whole movie is going to be makeup dude?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I mean, that's a way to go.
Good looking man.
I suppose.
I'd show his face.
Yeah, just me. It definitely.
Alice. Hey, put makeup on me, Alice. There's a new Luther out.
I know.
The trailer itself, I mean, look, his face notwithstanding, like the
Sound and fury signifying nothing.
well, I mean, yeah, it's like if I had gotten out of a time machine and from 1970, whatever the fuck, and somebody was like, "You want to watch the new Star Trek trailer?" I'd be like, "No, that's boring as life." And then they'd play, and I'd be like, "Oh my God, Star Trek is exciting! Look how exciting Star Trek
Or
is!"
if you were in the 70s, like, I love Star Trek. There's a movie. What's it look like? Is it going to be like a bunch of people wrestling with philosophy and moral quandaries?
No, it's gonna be kids on bikes, man. Star Trek.
Everything's on fire all at once.
Yeah, Ron Spock. Holy shit, it was an experience. It says Star Trek, so it's got to be Star
I guess
Trek.
it's Star Trek Beyond.
Dude, even Scotty is like, I'm hanging from a fucking cliff. Like, they pull out all the stuff.
And even Scotty didn't really like the trailer.
Simon Pegg apparently online. Simon Pegg was talking about, look, I like the movie, but the trailer is balls. He didn't say that. He said it was very action packed. It was surprising. I find it kind of to be the marketing people saying everyone come see this film. It's full of action and fun. When there is, doesn't sound like Simon. When there's a lot more to it. Thank you. Thanks for supporting me.
It's all right, man.
Wasn't that
We'll
bad.
give you that.
I didn't love it, Simon says, because I know there is a lot more to the film. There's a lot more story and a lot more character stuff and a lot more of what I would call quote-unquote Star Trek stuff. It's important in seeing a movie called Star Trek.
You think?
They've got to bring in a big audience, the marketing people he's talking about. They got to bang the drum. To all the Star Trek fans, I'd say, hang in there. Be patient. You're getting that from the mouth of Scotty himself, who said it while he was hanging from a cliff, screaming, with lens flare behind. This is not JJ. It's Justin Lin.
It is. It's Fast and the Furious guy.
So that's why there's motorcycles in it.
Pretty much. That's why everything's on fire all the time.
Have they ever? I think one of the fucking Star Treks, didn't they drive like ATVs or something like that?
Yeah, one of the shitty Star Treks we don't talk about anymore.
That's true.
It's like Nemesis, I think.
Well, maybe Justin Lin's like, look, man, I'm gonna take the shittiest element of Star Trek and make it metal.
You know we love spaceships? No.
I tell you right now,
motorcycles.
My cousin Johnny, if I show him this trailer, he'd be like, they're riding bikes. I fucking love Star Trek. Like that would do it for him. So
like, teleporters for pussies. I want to ride a bike.
There's a cool teleporter shot in the trailer. Look, again, I'm
going.
seeing this movie. Yeah, I mean, they got my money, hands down. They had my money before this trailer, so you know, the trailer had no effect on me in terms of like, well, that doesn't make me want to see.
It's like, will I see the 7 o'clock show opening night or the 9 o'clock show opening night?
Yeah.
Maybe this pushes me to 9.
Also,
maybe I need a drink first.
I'll tell you that's right. You might need to throw one down.
Liquid courage.
Be like, like, we're on a motorcycle.
Yeah, boy.
The I don't know. I'm in.
Yeah.
Like Flynn. I was gonna say something about it and I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, so spoilers, but fucking it's in the trailer. The Enterprise gets wrecked yet again.
They should stop naming ships Enterprise. Apparently, that's the problem.
And some people got mad. They were like, oh, Enterprise getting wrecked in the movie. I'm like, they did that in Star Trek 3.
Yeah.
Isn't that where they blew up the Enterprise with the Klingon on it, Christopher Lloyd?
Yep. And they fly a Klingon ship for Star Trek 4.
Klingon bastard killed my son. And yes, they fucking fly a bird of prey.
Yep.
So
and then in Star Trek Generations, they blow up the Enterprise again.
That's their go-to move, man.
The Enterprise is like a Pinto. Like, it doesn't last longer than like 2 or 3 movies. Like, ding!
She'll hold together. Hear me, baby, hold together. That's another movie. Not anymore. We're the same movie now. The other trailer was Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
It's less a trailer, more of a teaser. But
is that what it is?
Yeah. But
I didn't know anything about this other than, like, it's in the world of Harry Potter.
Written by J.K. Rowling.
Oh, really?
The screenplay, yeah.
The screenplay? Was it a book first or no?
It was a little baby like pamphlet that she put out somewhere between like Harry Potter 6 and Harry Potter 7.
Okay. So this is her doing a Phantom Menace. Like none of your favorite characters. Hey kids, remember all the magic of the world of Harry Potter? We ain't touching it. We're going to America where shit's bleeding.
Yeah, I think it's like earlier and in America.
Yeah.
So it takes place in like 1900s New Yorkie. Which, all right, if there's Newsies in it, then okay.
Yeah, they're gonna dance.
Magic
fucking
Newsies.
Buster Brown caps on. Tell us how poor they are.
Where's the magic? I can find it. Where's the magic?
I am. I'm honestly.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll take the
you
kid.
know what I saw? The trailer for the BFG.
Yeah.
Spielberg. I mean, these are not the same movie by any stretch of the imagination, but that one captured my imagination when I was like, oh my god, that looks fun.
Like it looks like a Spielberg movie.
This one, I was like, okay. I mean, I'm not. I don't know. Unless you're going to show me, somebody better tell me like, oh, there's a Harry Potter moment. Then I'll.
Right, Daniel Radcliffe was spotted on set. Okay.
Totally. And I don't know how they do it. He's in New York and he's like, the future. Whatever the fuck. But
Here's
give
the
me a
thing.
little Harry Potter.
It's magic. We can kind of do whatever.
Let's talk about when it's not a trailer, but the Harry Potter news about the play.
I know.
Did it. So
Black Hermione.
Sounds like my favorite porn. Black Hermione.
Mr. Wand.
The play that they're doing.
Right. It's like Harry Potter and the
sequel.
something of something. I can't remember what the name of it is.
And he's like 30 or 40.
Circle of Death, maybe.
And it's a cool idea. She's like, J.K. Rowling. Like,
yeah, for the stage in the UK. Just in the West End.
And she's like, you know how many people are going to see it? That's it. However many people see it in the theater.
Pretty much.
But they're casting their Hermione and...
Yeah, they found an... I can't call her African American because she's British.
What do you call it?
I'm gonna go black. I feel like it's safer that way.
I think you made the right call.
I had to correct a piece in the Hollywood Reporter where they wanted to call Idris Elba African American. I'm like, you can't do that.
They're like, why? That's sensitive. You're like, not the American part.
He's colored.
Marc.
No.
She came out. I saw her make a statement as if she didn't know about it, but it's her project.
Yeah, I think she was because there had been, as happens in the internet, a bunch of hoopla, and her
Did
tweet...
people get shitty?
They got shitty, because they always get shitty. In the same way they got shitty that Rue in Hunger Games was played by a black actress, when in the book it's written that she's black.
Really?
Yeah. They're like, I never saw her as black. I would feel differently about her knowing that
You know
she's
what
black.
makes me sad about that situation? The fact that clearly you read the Hunger Games book, because you know that.
Listen, dude, I'm a popologist. I got to
know you
read
got
all this
jobs
shit.
to do.
But so yes.
I ain't crapping this mouth.
A little bit. But so JK sends out a tweet saying, as described on the text, Hermione has curly hair, brown eyes, and is really smart. Period.
Covers everybody.
She's like, that's it.
You could fucking play the role.
You
got
know?
curly hair.
I
You're
know.
cute and you're smart.
Hey.
You just lost the role doing that. They didn't want creepy Hermione. So that's kind of cool. I mean, honestly, and like again, I'll go see Fantastic Beasts. Maybe not first weekend and stuff. Unless they show me a better trailer, unless somebody's like, Dumbledore's in it. Like, you gotta connect the worlds.
Youngledore.
Oh my God. Give him a movie. Let him make Youngledore. Come on, it's amazing.
Yeah, what's Jude Law doing? You can play Youngledore.
Okay, so Fantastic Beasts. I'm kind of interested, but I am very interested in that fucking play.
Totally, let's go.
Let's, man. Maybe this show will pass enough to go to and watch a play.
To London!
The last trailer this week, and then we'll get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, then we got a little PS story, and then we'll get out of here. Independence Day Resurgence. You see it?
I did.
And?
Meh.
Right?
I mean...
I wouldn't, if I'm putting my first foot forward, you got to spellbind. I remember these trailers for the first one being in theater and being like,
oh, yeah.
You sold me a ticket even though I didn't want to see that movie with those iconic shots.
Yeah, just the fucking, like, the Empire State Building being covered in shadow and the White House exploding. I'm in.
And these cats are just like, this time the ships are bigger. We'll only forgive J.J. Abrams for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
What's this cat's name again?
Roland Emmerich.
Roland Emmerich.
Roland Emmerich.
Yeah, man. Roland, you gotta come. You gotta show me something bigger than a big ship, a bigger ship.
And they are absolutely counting on the nostalgia because they looped in the voiceover from Jeff Daniels' president character. So that's the pretty much like, today we celebrate our Independence
Not
Day.
Jeff Daniels. What's his name?
Oh, Bill Pullman. The other
Who's
Jeff
in it
Daniels.
too? He's got the beard.
Yeah, the other Jeff Daniels.
The other Jeff
Two
Daniels.
white guys all look the same.
Who's conspicuously absent from this movie? Marc?
Big Willie?
Yeah.
Big Willie Styles.
I mean, I get, you don't need it. He's got Deadshot.
And Concussion.
Yeah.
He's got his Oscar movie.
Is there buzz for him at all?
There's a big buzz for him, yeah.
Really? Because I've watched half the movie. He's really good in it, but I haven't heard anybody talking about this flick. It doesn't come out yet. I got an Oscar.
Yeah, I think it's Christmas.
Really? So he's like riding high on Oscar buzz.
Yeah.
The movie's good. Like,
Is
well
it?
shot. I don't recognize the filmmaker's name. I'm sure somebody would be like, it's this guy, you dick. But I was watching half the movie, and then we had to go do something. It was pretty damn compelling. This was a movie, though, it felt like, I can't believe they're releasing it in the movie theater. It feels like an HBO movie. It's just like, hey, leave your house and go see a movie about, how the
brain
NFL's
injury.
Yeah, it's like, all right. But,
It's like Regarding Henry, but not so feel good.
yeah, and at the end, people die. So in that
Suicide.
way, it's not like Regarding Henry. It's good, though. It's really good. But, yeah, I guess you don't need an Independence Day.
I think they went for him. I think there were talks, but they probably couldn't unload.
He was my,
He's
look,
the
I
one.
love, what's his name? Jeff Goldblum. Mm-hmm. But, the way into
What
that
else is he
movie
going to
for
hack
me-
into
Yeah, that's true.
as a cable guy?
But I don't know. That's the one. I'll be seeing it. I just don't know if I'm gonna rush out and see it.
Yeah.
Because I'm a completionist, man. I'm the kind of guy when I was collecting comics. You
gotta have the
like,
run.
I hate this book. You kept collecting it because that's what you did. My first world problems of childhood. I bought things I didn't necessarily
And I
want
bought all
to need.
of them.
And finally, dude, there's no trailer, but
No.
throw up that Goosebusters.
Goosebusters.
Who are you gonna call?
Ladies.
Yeah, the ladies are back. Ghostbusters are back, ladies and gentlemen, and they're girls. Do you have these pictures or no? They're coming up. Look at that. I'm sorry, did I say girls? I meant women.
Sexy, sexy.
They've got these single shot posters, which I kind of like. They focus on the iconic.
Phallic symbols.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. It's like, look at this, ghost-busting dick. There's the patch. There's the photon. What is the proton packs? There's a little ghost. Was that the reader or is that the cage? That.
Oh yeah, that's the cage.
That's the cage.
The trap.
The trap. Yeah, man, it's
all happening.
we're seeing it happen right
Next
here.
summer. I feel good about it.
So do I.
I feel good.
Oh my
all
God,
these
are you
all these
kidding me?
ladies are funny. Paul Feig knows how to make a movie.
Hey, fucking that dude directed. He's directed a lot of things.
Bridesmaids,
and whatnot, but
Spy,
which was totally fun. What did I watch of his? Oh, fucking The Heat.
Yeah.
The Sandy Bullock picture with Melissa McCarthy. There's a moment where Biff from Back to the Future, that actor is like their captain or something like that. And he's got like this gray hair, and he's like talking to Melissa McCarthy. He's like, "Do you know how old I am?" He's like really tired and like kind of the beleaguered captain. And she's like 60, 65. He's like, "I'm 38." He's like, "My son calls me grandpa." It's the funniest fucking thing I've heard in a movie in a long time, man. So that guy made me laugh out loud. I'll fucking see anything he makes. And also, he's doing Ghostbusters, for heaven's sakes. Come on.
Bring it.
Yeah, like it's back. And trust me, if this movie does well, there'll be more Ghostbusters. They're already planning it. They're already talking about a universe.
There's a Ghostbusterverse.
There is a Busterverse. Did you hear the other verse that they're talking about building? Transformers.
Ooh, GoBots.
G.I. Joe. Micronauts. Isn't that weird?
I don't know why you do that.
But that would make me interested in Transformers for the first time ever. And I don't even give a fuck about G.I. Joe or the Transformers, but they're like two things you don't like put together. And I'm like, oh my God, I'll watch that. I want to see how they make it work. Then you add in the Micronauts, like at the very end, like right before the credits, like,
because
it's our turn.
We've had big robots that talk. Now there's little robots that talk.
Dude, they might have sold me a ticket for the first time since that Transformers.
What do kids like? They really like that Ant-Man movie. Do we have any small robots?
That's what it felt like. They're like, Ant-Man made money. Do anybody have anything that shrinks besides their dick? And they're like, yeah, man, what about the Micronauts? Done.
Can we get Channing Tatum back? No, you can't have Channing Tatum.
He's busy doing...
Yep.
Mon Cherie. What is it?
Gambit.
He's in. And there it is, man. We gave you all the news that's fit to print, man. It's a long-ass show. We talked about the casting. We talked about all those wonderful trailers, the Ghostbusters and stuff.
Yeah.
That's all you get for now. Go home. Next episode is going to be our year-end extravaganza.
Ooh, with lists of things.
There's going to be lists.
Yes.
Smithler's list. No, you know what? Don't even. That's not even funny, and nobody wants to hear that.
I could have saved one more episode.
Don't. Not in the season of giving. Nobody wants to make jokes like that. Then we're going to make lists, our top 10 list for the year. He made a top 20 for TV. That's cool.
Well, I did hit top 10 movies, top 10 new shows, top 10 returning shows.
Look at that.
Important
Diplomatic, dude. You know, like I'm not going to cast off old shit because the new shit, it gets its own list.
It's how I don't have to make choices. I just make more lists.
Take a page out of this guy's book, kids. He knows how to get around things in life.
Loopholes.
I'm going to, if I do a list of top 10 TV shows, it's Flash episodes 1 through 10. So or actually, it'd probably be 12 through 22.
Yeah.
That season finale is like.
You're not going to slip in a little Martian Manhunter, Supergirl? Because that was actually a really good episode.
It was a good episode, and it was also like introducing that character was a real emotional moment for me, man. Watching him, like, oh my God, I've always loved this character, and they've even said like, we ain't putting him in the movies. He's fucking dumb. I'm like, no, he's
all
not.
yours.
Yeah, they fucking and good. He's gone into the right hands of people that care. Yeah. So that storyline, you know, and I think Andrew told us, but I was talking to Jeff Johns recently, and he kind of confirmed that came from him. He was just like,
standing on the set. Like, wouldn't it be great if he was Martian Manhunter? It's like,
and they were like,
yeah, okay.
Duh. And now he's Martian Manhunter.
Too bad we can't make him John Jones. Why couldn't you?
That's what he said. He was like, why couldn't he be John Jones? Oh, so that's good. The world we live in, man.
It's amazing.
Anyway, go. Hopefully, you've had a Merry Christmas. We forgot to say that at the beginning of the show because we were so self-absorbed with Thor and geek shit.
And a wonderful Kwanzaa.
Yeah, and
if that's a thing you do,
Festival of Lights,
which nobody does.
Hanukkah, the song. I had to go through it in my head.
Yeah, but we missed that all day.
Hanukkah. That as well. Happy everything. And now we just say happy fucking holidays.
Yes, happy Festivus.
Happy fucking Star Wars, man. You know what I'm saying? There's my religion. And if you wished me a happy Star Wars, I would feel the cheer. People go, Merry Christmas. I'm like, nah, that's bullshit. But if somebody was just like, happy Star Wars, oh my God, happy Star Wars to you. I guess you don't say that. You'd say, may the force be with you. People are like, happy Star Wars. Like, you fucking idiot. Say, may the force be with you. Like, all right, sorry.
Happy Life Day.
That's deep cuts, man. Excellent point. Happy Life Day.
Happy Life Day.
Let's do the song. We gather.
No, you're not going to do that song.
All right, come back next week, man.
Yeah,
we'll talk about the things that were great this year. Always lighting a candle. Never cursing in the darkness.
No.
You want a fucking 10 shit list? the fuck out of here.
Nah.
The fuck out of here.
I oughta.
We don't do that. We like things here.
All the things.
I've been Kevin Smith.
Marc Bernardin.
And this has been Fat Man on Batman. Come back next week, man. Same fat time. Same fat channel. Smodcast. No, fuck. Smodcast.com for the podcast. But here.
Yes, youtube.com/Kevin Smith.